Are you some sort of sovereign citizen or something?
No, sir, I do not work for the police.
Hey, this is your last chance. You want to hold my hand? Not you, Margera. Me and you were not holding hands. So me and Sexy here, we can hold hands together. You want to go get some food in the beer?
Sexy britches.
I want to go to dinner with you guys. I'll pay. I'll use my YouTube money to pay for our dinner. Really? Yeah. Like this is all a bunch of shit. You all swore an oath to defend my rights, and you said right. That officer, she's a Margera. I think on the end of the day, he would go out and hang out with, get a beer and a pizza. You know, if you want to go get beer and pizza. Well, that's okay. Okay, sure. I'll buy. What kind of wine you buy? I'll buy you the most expensive glass of wine you want.
Looks like a white Zinfandel guy to me.
Hey, we can friggin' throw the olive branch now. Dead ass. If you want to throw the olive branch, let's go get beer. Let's go get the wine and pizza right now. Not happening. Why not, buddy?
I'm okay with that having olives. I'm not an olive guy.
We don't have to have olive. It's the saying of olive branch. You know.
Not interested, but.
See, I'm offering that olive branch. I'm a nice guy. I truly am. I know that we don't agree on a lot of things, but I'm a nice guy.
All that happened tonight is we followed the mayor's direction. So, all right.
He makes the rules, not the law,
what he
right?
said about Hitler too. I'm
Yeah.
just following orders.
Just following orders.
Just following orders.
There you go.
Are you an order follower?
Just following
You're just an
orders.
order follower. I got it.
Don't worry about where
Yeah.
you're going. Just get on the train.
Hey everybody, don't worry. Let them back up. Because we're all concerned about our
Get on
safety.
the train.
Watch out.
I could swear that physical
Hey, check it out, guys. Look, I don't have any. This is not personal between any one of us. It's just about I don't know you too much. I've seen you one time. Somebody has to stand up for our rights. Somebody. Who? If the council's going to shit on our
Kenny
rights,
Powers was a 70s porn star.
if the council's going to shit on our rights, I would expect the law enforcement that are enforcing what the mayor's saying, just like the order followers. You heard about the Nuremberg trials, right? They were just a bunch of order followers, and they all got sentenced to death, right? They all got thrown in prison. Don't be an order follower.
They have to follow orders, dude.
Follow the oath that you took, man. And I'm not. I've only
But
done it one time, but these other ones,
Yak.
they've seen me so many times
Yak.
that it's almost disgusting that they're going to continue to just follow
If they
orders.
follow their oath, they're gonna lose their job. You know that, right?
I understand that, but somebody has to. Stand
They
up.
shouldn't become
And
cops to
hopefully
begin with.
you. One day, even if you lose your job, at least you can say, in your heart, in your soul, in your mind, you stood for something, and you were like, this guy deserves the right.
Scientology headquarters over there.
This is about. That's all this is about, is our free speech.
Hey, let me ask you, would you recommend a young man now becoming a cop?
I would say yes, it's just harder.
It's harder now because of publicity and stuff?
I don't think that.
What makes it harder?
I think that what makes it harder
Yeah.
is probably just the people, like the way we're treated. Honestly, like I'm not saying like you guys. I'm saying just the public in general. I mean, I think there's just more chaos in the world.
More disrespect?
More disrespect, and that's everybody. Nobody has respect for elders. Nobody has respect for anybody, right?
Yeah.
Like,
It's hard, right?
and everybody's so desensitized to everything nowadays that nobody has morals in a sense. They just think that everything is okay. You know what I'm saying? Most of our crime now is more juveniles doing the shootings, the burglaries,
I
everything
can agree with
like
that.
because it's parenting and it's just.
Is it worth the money?
Huh?
Is it worth it?
It's a fun job. It is a fun job.
It's fun?
It's in a sense that you do get to help people. There is times where you get to help people and you do have a lot of fun. And it's a camaraderie.
Like, for instance, like when they ask you to remove somebody for speech like they did to him tonight, how do you feel about that?
I'm not going to get into that with you. I mean,
What about anyone? Let's say generally speaking.
What if it was you?
You had something to say, they didn't like it, and they had a gunman remove you.
obviously you can tell I'm a laid back person, so I don't get very angry or aroused by stuff. So I mean,
So you're not a typical cop, we see that.
yeah.
You're not the typical. And that's why I appreciate the way we talk, like kind of just briefly saw each other. Because I remember seeing you. And
I appreciate it too, man.
I understand where, you gotta understand where they're coming from too, right? I mean, I get your guys' gripes, but, you know, when you're doing fingers screaming at them, like, they're gonna...
I didn't do that.
I know.
I got 41 seconds into my speech and I got kicked out.
Would you consider my comments screaming?
No, you were fine.
No. He did. He within 3 seconds, the guy's cutting him off.
I think you gotta remember too that people are, it's like if you...
Sensitive.
Well, I wouldn't say it's sensitive, but like say me and you had a bad encounter, right?
Uh-huh.
We had where we're not friends, right? We had a spout, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then now you approach me again. I'm gonna have that predisposed, right?
Mm-hmm.
Opinion of you before you even talk.
My question for that would be, why is it that they have disdain for us instead of saying, what is it that we can do to quell this, stop this in a peaceful manner? What is it that he wants? What is it that we want? And then we come to some type of compromise.
I think this council's done a lot better than the previous one.
I can say the beginning of it. Yeah, the beginning of this new council started out okay, but this camera is 360. And when I was watching some of it's the 360 X3 or the X2 X3. Anyway, when I was watching some of the video and I'm panning back and forth through the council, it wasn't the first time he was about to gavel me out for the things that I was saying. And I get that I'm a little harsh. I get that. But it still doesn't remove the fact that I have the right to say what I was going to say. And then the fact that I was actually putting out public records, and they wanted to. That's why they shut me down. And then they went into the whole spiel about Poirier's fucking or agreement and this. I'm like,
Did they really say he can't come back anymore?
yeah, I can come back to it.
But they said, did they say that during the live stream?
No, during the live stream. But they can only trespass me for the meeting, and then if I come back and the same thing happens, they can trespass me again, and it's just gonna.
Do you watch any of our channels?
I've seen yours before. So I used to work for Pasco. So like I've seen, you're from Pasco, right?
Yeah.
I think you had that encounter when the one deputy was like a road closure or something like that.
Yeah, there was a sinkhole. Yeah.
Yeah, that's the one thing I remember from you.
Even for law enforcement.
Hey,
they're
think about it.
But
I say about 10% of cops are good, so there's 10 cops and 10% stayed around.
And this is that 10.
Yeah, he seems decent enough.
But,
You seem decent
I
enough.
also met a good officer over there in what was that place?
Thank you for your time.
have a good night. Just another guy.
I'm leaving, Yak.
Yeah, I'm right there.
All right.
Thank you.